We have Bitcoin coming up. We're waiting to see what happens. Here it broke this level. Here it broke this level. Then it came down. And now what we're thinking is, okay, we're probably going to get a wick. Wick happened, came over here, started doing looking great, but we need 3 to 5 candles. Then this happened, not looking good. Then this one's the dump. And then I end up selling a bunch of my positions. I sold it here because you don't know, it could continue coming down. It would have been a lot of money. And then it came down here. So here's like, okay, man, I should have kept it. You know, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I was like, no, I made my decision based off of the information I had at that moment, because it could have easily, look at how far this one came down. It could have easily wiped out everything on that account, I guess, or that portion that I have on the futures. And then it came up, came down, came up. Right now, I would have been so much money instead of losing a lot of money. But once again, based off of the information I had at the time, this was the best choice I could have made. And now I'm entering trades again. The reason I'm sharing that story with you is because in case that happens to you, to where it's like, oh man, I'm losing more than I want, even though I have a stop loss, should I just cancel the stop loss and let it run, see if maybe it comes all the way down to my liquidation? But then if I get liquidated, well, then there's my money. It's gone completely. We were saying, like, we have to wait. We have to wait and see. I really did think that this candle was going to do something like this, or maybe even the next candle, to where we have a pump, then a dump, then a dump, then a pump, and then come up. My overall thought process is, of course, coming up, but I really thought we were going to do this. Now, once this started happening, it's like, all right, well, we need at least 3 to 5 candles before we can go and say, okay, it's a pivot, it's a reverse. Sure enough, we have 1, 2, 3, looking good. Broke out of this zone, even better. Coming over here. So now, do I expect it to go straight up? No way. I mean, it might come up to here before it comes down. So all this is just basically watching for support resistance. That's what it basically is. Technically, I can catch the bottom before buying, buying, canceling, buying, canceling, buying, canceling, etc. We got jokesters in the house, guys. Oh yeah, I've done that too. I've caught the bottom, and then I've added to the bottom, and then added to the bottom, and then added to the bottom. And it's like, oh man, I don't have any more to add. I add to the bottom, add to the bottom, and it's like, let me just sell it. This was, again, another call out on YouTube. And this is why it's so important, guys. Tune in every single day. We give you the way to trade. We show you what to do, exactly when to do it. The price was right here. And I said, you know, if we break this level, you don't want to enter here because we're right underneath resistance. And then more than likely it'll come down before it goes up. And sure enough, look at this. This is why we don't enter right here, because we have a chance of it coming down and then maybe coming up and then coming down some more. You have your alert. This is what you're doing. Boom, you enter the trade. If you would have entered this trade, let's just say you got it, this next candle, 15-minute candle needs to close. So you'd be this candle. You'd be up 8%, max of 11. ETH, easy 2 to 3x. You know, 3x would not surprise me. What I'm doing is I'm using my eyeballs and I'm going to the candle body closes and I'm seeing where we have more touches. So we have more touches here. We also have another area here. So I do like this one. These go through it, but these go right on it. And it's right here. Look at that. Boom. Perfect. So with this, I will do a fib retracement tool going from the high to the low, so I can get my targets. You can see the beautiful in this zone right here. Man, this just looks so nice. We have a low and a lower low. However, we have a low and a higher low. So we have a bullish divergence on the daily time frame, which is good. I would love to see it come back down here. Do I think we're going to see 32 again? Probably not. On the 4-hour time frame, do we see anything? We have a low and a lower low. We have a low and a higher low. So we have a bullish divergence on the 4-hour as well. I just don't like that it's built up all this liquidity. You see how it runs up really nice and then it pulls back to eat some of this liquidity. Then it comes up, pulls back a little bit, runs up, pulls back a little bit, runs up. There's all this liquidity. I think it's going to come down. I mean, I like it long term, but I think it's going to come down. So even though the market is very bullish right now, the market makers could continue pushing this up until they're ready to bring it down. They may bring it down here or higher because it's gone so high. If it breaks this level, I would not be surprised to see price come down here, come up, come down, up, come down. This is our deciding point for it to possibly come up. We have candle bodies that stop. We have a wick that stops. We have a bunch of candle bodies and wicks that stop. We have candle bodies that stop here. We have candle bodies that stop here. This is a zone. And I see boxes all the time. So if we break down here, I would not be surprised if price action comes down to about 36.19. I would not be surprised. Now, if it goes up, well, then that's a different story. I would wait 9% to go long. I'm actually going to wait for it to break 39.5. That's what I'm going to do. Could I catch it now? I could, but it's just risky because it could come down before it goes up. So this is where my alert would be. It's going up a whole bunch. I guess I can do a fib extension from this low to this high to this low. We'll get some really nice targets. Now, this one, the market cap, it's already huge. Man, it moved already. However, this one can easily do a 3x, in my opinion, up to a 5x. Just because this is potentially supposed to be the Solana killer. It's up 19% for the day, according to CoinMarketCap. You know, it's got some stuff. It's a layer 1, the SUI ecosystem, a movie. So I do believe we're going to do some pretty nice gains. This would be my first target, which could be a month to 3 months. You know, who knows? Because of the market cap. This is 70-something%. Then this one is 200-something%. This would be my 6 to 8 months hold. And then this would be my top of the bull market hold, which more than likely will be November. And everybody's going to start saying, oh, sell, sell. So this is my 1 to 3 month hold. This is my 6 to 8 month hold. This is my bull market. Bingo, bango. That's what I think. So this one was from yesterday, and this is pretty much what I show you how to do. So we entered the trade right here, catching the falling knife. We entered here, and this was the safer entry. The alert goes off. Once it crosses this level, you have to make sure that the 1 hour time frame closes above this level. If you took this trade based off of yesterday's teaching and setup, this is what you would have right now. You would have about 13% for free. No VIP group, no nothing. Now, all this stuff that I'm showing you here, I show in the VIP, but in shorter videos. So instead of having to watch live streams that are an hour, sometimes 2 hours long, and getting the nuggets that are within the live stream, you join the VIP. These videos are 3, 4, 5 minutes long, on average about 4. Some of them are like 2 minutes, but on average 4. And you learn all this stuff in a very fast pace. It's amazing. We have a spot trade and a leverage trading group, and it's one price. I just added a way to capitalize on these type of movements. Didn't do an extra charge or anything like that. It's a lot of work. I mean, I already was with a lot of work, but this right here is what's going to make us money. And I had that in the group. For me, I'm constantly building to our VIP group, constantly making it the absolute best it can possibly be. I'm putting in a lot of work so everybody, all the members can make a lot of money. This is going to be like a no-brainer. Just that one little group. Here's the thing. Everybody else wants your memberships. They want your, I am offering this to you. If you want this, stop messing around. It's $7.99, 12 months. You get 1 month for free. This is what I do. And of course, if you want to do the lifetime membership, it's one payment, $19.99. This is the only Black Friday sale that I have still going right now, and it's the best value. You're going to be with me for at least 2 seasons. Crypto Kenny says, so happy to be in the group. It's growing rapidly. Come join us and make it home. Yeah. The increasing knowledge that you're getting every single, week, month, year, like you're going to want to stay in the group. This group that we have is going to absolutely kill it. It's a lot of work that I'm doing, streamlining it though, so we're going to see. This is my gains from yesterday. I show you how to do this, guys. Here's another one from one of my members, and these are the most recent posts. Now, do we do this all the time? Some of the members do. I show them how to trade. We have an area for only members to post charts. They post charts. Other members take them. They get some nice gains and they hold it. Now, of course, for my charts, I'll post them, lower leverage, 2x leverage. Here's 7x and here's a 3x. But you can do whatever you want. It depends on your risk management. On YouTube, 107%. I always say enter here, enter now, or I give you the plan for the setup with very exact, precise detail. Unlike all these other YouTubers who are like, oh yeah, and then they have a super low stop loss or don't even give a stop loss. And then just because they talked about it, they say, oh, look guys, we talked about this the other day and it's up 80%. Yeah, you also talked about 40 other coins on your live stream. Here, these are actual true setups. I'm different by design, guys. My goal is not to get rich off of you. My goal is to make you money. Join the group, learn faster if you want.